and the picture of the autographed box set, which already includes Laura Marie Taylor from the last convention, but here's the one with Judy Aronson's autograph on there as well. All right, and then the last person that I met, and this was definitely the one I saved for last because I figured this was going to be the line that was going to be the longest one, and it was going to be the main headliner of this show, because just such a legend. And this is a woman that I've been going to cons for 10 years. This is a star I've been wanting to meet ever since I started going to cons. She's up there with people like, when Matthew Lillard and Catherine Isabel and like Kane Hodder for me personally and things like that. So this was definitely on my, and PJ Souls was another one as well. That was a big one for me. This was another one that was a big one for me, and I've heard so many great things about this woman, and she totally blew me away with her kindness and generosity. And that, of course, is the legendary Felissa Rose. Of course, Angela, sorry, I'm getting characters mixed up, my brain is fried. Angela from Sleepaway Camp. But she blew me away. She was very talkative with everybody. I mean, even though when it was my turn, when I was talking with her, she was involving other people in the conversation that were right in back of me, that were next, and she was invoking them in the conversation, having her agent get in the conversation with us and talking about just random stuff and talking about this and that and this and that, this and that, just talking about anything that came to our heads. And all of a sudden, someone comes over and starts talking with us as well in that group, and it's Tony Moran. And then Tony Moran recognized me in line, and he smiled at me, he nodded his head, he's like, "Hey man, how you doing?" and things like that. So I said, and he's pointing at Felissa Rose, he's like, "Nicest person you'll ever meet in your life right here." And I'm saying to Tony, I'm like, "Tony, you were just," I'm sure, because it was still my experience meeting her at that time as well. And I was saying to Tony, I'm like, "Tony, you are just as good as she is right now." And I think Tony had a big smile on his face. And I always like to make people feel good about themselves. I always love to do that. I always like to see people smile and things like that. And Felissa Rose just blew me away. And another thing that really blew me away with Felissa Rose, apparently with every person that she met, I guess this is like her thing that she always does with every con. Her age, like when it's your turn next with the person in front of you, her agent will coax you over to come over, and she'll ask what you want. And I said, I'm gonna do the combo, which is a picture and an autograph. And she was like, "Okay, that's $40." I'm like, "Okay." And she's like, would you like to pick a photo off the table for her to sign?" I'm like, "Oh, I already have my Satan's Playground DVD I'm going to get signed by her." And she's like, "Oh, I know, but you can pick anything off this table that you like for free, and she'll sign it for you." So I guess that's sort of like Felissa Rose's thing, where you pay for one autograph for your own, and she'll let you pick a picture off her table for free, and she'll sign it for free. So I got 2 autographs from Felissa Rose. Of course, I got her on my Satan's Playground DVD, and of course, I got an 8x10 of her from Sleepaway Camp on there. So, because of course, I had to get something from Sleepaway Camp. Just an awesome lady, awesome person. And I remember, she gave me a big bear hug, and very, very huggy, and I remember when I handed her my Satan's Playground, she was blown away by it. She actually told me that Satan's Playground was her favorite role she ever did, because that was the first thing she did when she came back into acting, because before that she only really did Sleepaway Camp as a main film, and then she did a couple small appearances here and there. But Satan's Playground, about the Jersey Devil, that was her first big film since Sleepaway Camp, and that's what kind of got her into the swing of things again. That's how she got things like Victor Crowley and a lot of the stuff she does nowadays too. So she was really blown away by that. And I always say, and I said this to her before, I always like to bring up different stuff to people because I feel like every single person that I bring up a different item to, they always get a kick out of it and they always enjoy that. And she was definitely one of them. She was really blown away by that anybody brought up Satan's Playground. And also, Felissa Rose I actually asked her if she can do just like a little 10-second clip for my YouTube channel, and she was more than happy to do that as well. So I'm gonna maybe I'll try to splice that video clip in here and see if I can do that. I'm very sure I can. So I'm gonna splice in that video clip as well at the very end when I do the pictures and autographs and things like that. So she did like a little 10-second clip for me on YouTube, and she was just a fantastic lady. I loved meeting Felissa Rose. Just an awesome person. So here is my picture. Well, actually, I'm going to show two pictures with her, actually. Then the picture of the Satan's Playground DVD that's signed by her. Then I'm going to do the picture that she signed for free, the Sleepaway Camp one, and then I'm going to do the video clip. So there's going to be a lot of these for Felissa Rose, because she was definitely the best meet of this con for me. So anyways, here is my normal picture with me and the awesome and beautiful Felissa Rose. And in the middle of that, Felissa Rose wanted to do the Angela face from Sleepaway Camp, so here's that picture. Here is the picture. Oh, and also, too, I'm going to throw in this as well. Here is a picture of Felissa Rose signing my Satan's Playground DVD sleeve. And a picture of that autographed item. And here is also the picture of the 8x10 that she signed for free for me from Sleepaway Camp. So here's that one. And last but not least, here is the video clip that she did for me. Hit it.
Hey guys, I'm Felissa Rose, Angela from Sleepaway Camp, and you're listening to
Horror Fan 34.
Fan 34. Yeah!
So yeah, that was pretty damn cool. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole recap. That's the whole HorrorCon recap. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know a lot of people really enjoyed my last convention recap, the way I did everything. I spliced the pictures in, things like that. I put a lot of effort into that video on Video Baker, things like that. So I really appreciate all your kind feedback on that. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.